Number 15, area. Under this lesson today we will see the next part of our lesson, and that is the to find out the area of a irregular shape. Means we seen the so many shapes like rhombus, rectangle, square, triangle. Then afterwards it has a shape, okay, but it is we can make the shapes. It doesn't have a particular shape that we studied, but we can make the shapes inside it, and then we can find its area. Till that we see, but sometimes there are some shapes. For example, here it is a leaf, here it is a leaf of any tree. So to find the area of such a shapes, to find if the area is not a circle, not a square, not a rectangle, rhombus, parallelogram, anything, then how to find out its area, that we are going to study under the heading of the lesson heading, that is the to find the approximate area. How much approximate? Approximate means not exact. It's not exact. Okay, we know that mathematics has the exact answers. Okay, means 2 into 3 is equals to 6 only. It doesn't have any approx and anything else. But sometimes some values are there we cannot say properly. For example, when we divide 1 with the 3, the answer is 1.33333. In that way it is coming. So its approx value we are using at that time. Such a type of area also, how to find out the area of irregular shape, that we are going to study now. So here area of irregular closed figure can be calculated approximately by using graph paper. If you see in the picture, you will notice that here it is the graph paper. Here it is the graph paper, and all of you knows how the graph paper's arrangement is there. In graph paper, some 1 centimeter horizontal and some 1 centimeter vertical lines are there. Okay, so horizontal lines and vertical lines makes a cube of a 1 cm. Okay, 1 centimeters cube it forms a cube. Now by using that measure, how to find out the area of a irregular shape, that we will study now. Draw a outline. First of all, we have to take a leaf and we have to put it on a graph paper. After that, what we have to do here, after drawing its outline, what we have to do? So here, after drawing the outline by using the pencil, let us learn the activity. This is the activity that is given to us. Find its area. After drawing it, what we have to do? We have to count the complete squares. First, what we have to do? The number of complete squares of 1 square centimeter. As I told you that all these 4 lines, if we are taking, this 1 cube is there, it is 1 square centimeter is the area of this 1 square. Okay, so in that way, how many complete squares are there in the figure, that we will see. So here in this, if you see, the complete squares means this all 4 sides are included inside it. How many are there? 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. So how many complete squares are there? 13 square centimeters squares are present, complete squares are present in this figure. After that, how many are there in the figure? How many number of parts having more than 1/2 square centimeter? 1/2 means more than half. The area whose area is more than half but not exactly equals to 1 square. So if you see here, this part includes how much area? That much area. So it is more than half. The stars parts are there, its area is more than half. Okay, if you see here, you will notice that here also little bit part is gone outside this squares. So that also we will calculate here only. So here the star portions are there, where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 squares are there whose area is more than half, which is present inside it. Now at last, what we have to do? We have to measure the area of the area whose area is less than half. So here from the figure, number of parts having half square centimeter. how many halves, exactly halves it is there, anybody? If it is there, you have to count and you have to write it here. Okay, and after this what we have to do, after this we have to find out the area whose area squares whose areas are less than half centimeter. Okay, so less than half centimeters areas are, how many are there, that we have to calculate. And these are also what happens, they are considered here. Less than half area is also how much, it is more than half. Here less than half, it's not so much, so here 0 is taken. And after that, this all we have to do the addition. Which numbers addition we have to do? The number of complete square, that is 13. Here it is 13, here it is taken. Then 11, and number of half are, how many are there? 0. And number of figure counts the part having area less than half, such a are 0. And its addition if we done, then we get the total exact how much area, approximate area of this leaf. Approximate area of this leaf. Now if we take the flower, suppose this is a flower. So here first of all, how many complete squares are there? So one complete square is there. If you see here, this much, this is the complete square, this is included inside the complete square. Okay, after that, more than half, how many are there? 1, 2 are more than half. How much half are there? Exactly half, how many are there here? No, 0. And less than half, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So it's a 6 are there, but it's what we have to calculate. We have to calculate it's a half. So that values we have to write here. Sorry. So I drawn this flower again. Here how many complete squares are there? 1, then half, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. More than half, how many are there? 1 and 2, that we are considering. And half, how many are there? 1. Only 1 is there. And less than half we are not considered, we have to take it as a 0. Less than half we have to consider as a 0. So total area of this is equals to how much? 4 square centimeter. In this way we have to find out the area of a irregular shape. So here what is the main points are here? The complete square we have to calculate as it is. After that, how many half are there? That also we are calculating here in the figure. Parts having the more than half, how many are there? 11. Then here more than half and exact half, that we are calculating. Okay, but here in this figure we are not calculating the area whose less than half. So total we have to do the addition, and then we are getting the approximate area of the leaf or any irregular shape. Now here draw a circle. Here it is the activity. Draw a circle of radius 28 mm. So 28 mm's area, circle we have to draw. Draw any one triangle. Draw the trapezium on the graph paper and find the area of these figures. So on graph paper, these shapes figures we have to draw. Triangle, afterwards trapezium, trapezium, and we have to find out its area by using the counting the small squares on the graph paper, and also we have to find out its area by using our method, that is the graph method, and we have to check whether the values are approximate values are nearby with the correct answer or not. Okay, so this is the activity. Next, for one more information, here it is one part given. Our nation has adopted a decimal system of measurement. Okay, so in the revenue department areas, lands are recorded in the decimal units. R and hectares. R for the hectares are there, that we are considering. So what is its value? Hectare means what? R means what? 1 R means what? 1 R. R, we are saying this is R means this is not RE. They are boys. They are boys. Inside it what happens? This R means what? They are boys means these are boys. ती मुले आहेत. But this R is nothing but it is the unit that we are using to measure the land. Okay, so here what is its value? 100 square meter is equals to how much? 1 R. 100 square meters if we are taking, it is called as a 1 R. Suppose this graph paper is there and here 100 squares are there here inside it, and that area is called as a 1 R. Square meter, centimeter not. So here so 100 square meter, 1 square meters area. So 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter and 1 meter. This much into this such a 100 squares are there. It is called as a 1 R. Then such a 100 Rs is equals to 1 hectare. Such a 100 Rs is equals to 1 hectare, and 1 hectare here is equal to nothing but 10,000 square meter. Understood? So this is the measuring units. Next point is in practice often area land is measured with the guntha and the acre. Okay, so when we are buying a land for purchasing a land for construction or for, that is called as a guntha. In guntha we are taking, and for farming farming we are measuring into the acres. So 1 guntha land of area is equals to approximately 1 R, which is nearly 100 square meter. So how much is equal to 1 guntha is equal to 100 square meter, and it is nearly, not exactly, approximately it is near it to it. And 1 arc area is equal to 0.4 hectare, and 1 arc area is equal to how much? 0.4 hectares. So these points are there that we have to keep in our mind. So today we are finishing this lesson, and this is a very important lesson, that is as you are in the standard 8, it is the base of the standard 10. So all these formulas from this lesson you have to make it perfect, because they are the same formulas we are using in our standard 10. Okay, so here in this lesson inside we study the area of, once we will revise the formulas, then we will stop this. Area of square is equal to side square. Area of rectangle is equal to length into breadth. Area of right angle triangle is equal to 1/2 into products of sides, that making the right angle. Area of triangle is equals to 1/2 base into height. You have to learn these formulas because actually I already learned it because it was over in our previous classes. And in this lesson we studied the area of a parallelogram. Its formula is the what? Length base into height. Area of parallelogram is equal to base into height. Then area of rhombus is equals to what? 1/2 into product of their lengths of the diagonal. Then next point is the area of trapezium. What is its area is equal to? Area of trapezium is equals to 1/2 into sum of parallel sides, sum of lengths of parallel sides into height. So here it is the formula of it. Then we studied the area of the triangle whose height is not given to us. At that time we use the Heron's formula, and we have to find out the semi-perimeter, means sum of all sides. You just divide with the 2, you will get the semi-perimeter, and then use the semi-perimeter in this formula, that is area of triangle is equal to under root S into bracket S minus A, S minus B and S minus C. And then we find the area of a circle, pi r square. Then we use, now we studied to how to find out the area of irregular shapes. Okay, by using the graph paper. Inside it complete square we are calculating, half squares we are calculating, and the square half squares are there, that also, and the square having more than half are also we are counting, but we are not taking into the account which squares whose areas are less than half. In this way we studied all how to find out the areas of different shapes. So today you have to complete all these lessons exercise, and then we will start the next lesson, that is the surface area and the volume 2 in our next lecture. So today we will stop here only. Okay, Thank you and have a good day.